It's finally here.
So we set off to the royal capital, in the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I'd just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I can't say the same. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Let's depart with our heads held high, yes? Nearest sure seems thrilled about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have to see folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we polished off breakfast. The day's come, everybody. Let's do this. We know what's happening.
Last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Yep, this is the second time we're battling him, but this time he's at full power, if not more. 'Cause I'm not sure. With him coming back to life the way he did, maybe he also has other... Yeah, because we know he has other powers. They mentioned it.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
No, I got a feeling something's gonna happen. There's no way it's gonna be a clean fight.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim.
Question is, he's been hunting humans across the landscape. But also, everywhere that gets attacked by humans is a place... Could a guess I made back when Joanna, she was mentioning the fog and all in her head, she had a human. Is it possible Luis is somehow controlling the humans? And that might be his dark power.
Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
Or does he have, like, human blood in some way?
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
Well, I'm not feeling too good about this, but let's do it. We only have one trip.
You would pursue peril.
Yeah, Hulkenberg, I would do pursue peril. Of course, is set to the capital. And the final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared? I'm gonna hold on real quick.
You're right.
Fair enough. Well, could be never too prepared.
This place here.
Oh, I can't back out. I have to.
This place. You would pursue peril.
Alright.
Great.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Whether
finished.
or not, his gambit is only a means to an end.
I don't think this game's gonna finish here because there's so many unanswered questions. More and all that.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Oof. This is gonna get interesting real quickly.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince! We've been waiting for you! Go
Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
The clapping sound effects on a loop.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. No.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Okay, immediately see a problem. We're about to have a riot on our hands.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
I don't think he's going to, but if he tries to do a sneak attack just to take you out completely. Although I don't think Luis would do that.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Or he could be coming in with a human.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Yeah, he's not here.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the rubber.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Is that the best idea? Because right now Luis is probably watching us looking for a weakness, and that's the weakness. I guess we are. Okay.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Yeah, I'm kind of lying.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
Oh, right. We show up a day early. Oh, God damn it. My bad. I thought today was the fight. No, tomorrow is.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
I got a bad feeling about tomorrow. Usually my bad feelings are hit and miss, but this one...
It's finally happening.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Let's do it with this knife. We have it.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
Oh, absolutely not.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support.
That is also true.
Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come.
The keyword you just said is should.
Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you, don't you think?
Oh god, it just hit me. He knows the prince is alive. He's not here a day early. What if he's getting the prince?
I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me.
She said you were friends. Give me a second. Nope.
I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
Wait. What's going on? Did she just sense the prince got killed and that's why she said were instead of is? What is going on? Why would you misspeak like that, Gallica?
Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve. What is going on? Gallica.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
Okay. I want to know if something I've been talking about the entire game is going to come true. Next day is going to happen, and usually it's a dawn of a new day, and then you see the prince lying down. If Luis did something, the prince is either going to be missing, Luis is going to be there, there's going to be a knife in his stomach, I don't know. Gallica does not misspeak ever. And that was the first time she has caught herself misspeaking for some reason. Even I had an option saying we were friends, which we aren't just were, we are friends. He is my friend. But she right there... Something's wrong. And Luis is definitely in...
It's been a while.
So?
The best way to get prepared tomorrow is getting some rest.
What now?
Alright, let me save it here. One second.
What now?
Am I able to look at the mirror? I take no. Okay. I don't think this is gonna end well. Regardless of what aims, it seems Luis has his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating the showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks a fight of us, a fight we shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got ya.
What's the settle it one-on-one, eh? Oh, it's a one-on... Oh, right. It's a one-on-one, but he said bring anyone I can. Well, like I was about... Speaking as old right-hand man, I can tell you, the man's strong. Terrifyingly strong. Can't afford to be careless. Okay. So, with that misspeak, I'm wondering if either the prince is still alive, or if Luis captured him. If Luis captured him, I got a feeling he's gonna bring him to the duel. I don't know, let's see.
Good night.
Dawn of a new day. Let's see what happens. Late night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Yep.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Oh, you can go there? That's why he has the book. He's using the book, the Apocalypse book. He's opening the Book of Calamity. The Book of Calamity's finally being unleashed. Wait.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
No, he's still there for now. But this is not good.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
No, I got... yeah.
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I got a feeling a book's gonna get used on me, oh little girl. The Book of the Calamity.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral.
Let's get
whoop,
out there.
Whoop, I accidentally hit that, my bad.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Thrash him and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
I'm immediately going to Moor. Immediately once I get control. I need to see if the book is still there.
Let's head there.
Luis awaits within the Grand Cathedral. I should go there.
Talk.
Make sure I have everything you need.
Line.
Oh, I know. Give me a second. I need to check something. More. I need to know.
Now, where was I?
There's no way he doesn't have that book for a reason. It's still here.
What's this?
All right.
The Book of the Apocalypse is still here. So, okay, It can't be that.
I've been waiting.
Hey, man.
Has something happened?
The decisive battle draws near, yes? Then, the battle draws near then. I see a new fire behind your eyes. To wield great power, you must have a strong heart. Strong enough that your power cannot consume it. But strength of heart is not something tempered alone. It is more a gradual thing, cultivated with the support of allies around you.
Alright.
Should you feel the power striving to consume your spirit, you need to only recall... That sounds like a bad ending. You get consumed by the power.
What now?
Alright, who am I going in with? Bacillo, Hulkenberg, and Stroll. He's weak to wind, but he has the wind boots. I'm weak to... Pierce? Or blunt? I think that's blunt. Hulkenberg's weak to lightning, but she also has the boots, is ready to defend. And Basilio is only weak to light. And he's ready to attack. And I believe I have... Healing. 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 Oh, inherited. Okay, I have the buffs. He has buffs. And you have buffs. Alright. Let's give you something. You're weak to light, not dark. You know what? I'm gonna give you...
Alright.
Ironclad bond. Okay. The book is still here.
Oh. You'll come again.
So it's not that. Also, I gotta remember, Heismay has that dodge item on. Ooh. Feel a bit nervous.
Stranger things have happened.
Hello.
Have you guys updated your shop since I've last been here?
Hello there.
Thanks, Brigida. Yes, you did. I can't afford any of it. Holy cow. Okay. Reminds me, I have to change his sword.
What now?
I want to take Mr. Damage, but... There we go.
Hello. If I may.
Okay.
And what is it?
I don't really need anything. Oh. Huh? Alright, let me get that.
Alright then.
I'm curious. Let me go to the cathedral. I want to see... Not that. I want to go here.
Let's go.
Let's see if Brigida wants to comment on my battle ahead. Nope. Okay. Well, no time like the onion, everybody.
Grand Cathedral.
A Luis victory would plunge this world into chaos.
Hello.
You bloody fool.
This heat is insufferable.
Yep, everyone's here.
I'm chuffed.
Yep, there's our faces. Oh, great king.
He doesn't look like a prince to me.
It's time for our final show against Luis. You ready? Yep.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power!
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Here comes. Whew.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
Not really.
We have only one thing to say.
As always, Stroll, the real leader of the group, wants to say something.
Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Oh, here we go.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're
No
finishing
holding
this.
back.
Here and now.
Let me after me!
Ooh, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna bother.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
He has one unknown skill. Oh no! Oh no! That's not a good thing!
I call upon royal power within!
Concentrate, just concentrate.
Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
There is no escape from me.
Dark Knight! I stand waiting!
Oh, that crit.
Come! Accept my challenge!
Tactic!
Ow. Okay, he does a lot of damage.
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
I call the lightning! You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Let me help.
My thanks. That's needed.
I owe you one.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
You're out of here.
For all that we strive for! Healing us!
That helped.
Helpful as ever. Thanks.
I will annihilate you!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Oh, Stroll.
Accept my challenge!
What is this?
Okay.
I call upon royal power within!
General! Here!
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Alright.
Basilio, they're wearing down your defenses.
With blade in hand!
Let's see. I wish I had. Oh.
Can you endure it?
Wait. What?
Oh,
please. Oh.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
The sword changed its element.
I shall vanquish evil.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
God, give me a second.
Basilio, they're wearing down your defenses.
No, actually, that's too weak.
Let's try this.
Helpful as ever.
That's needed.
That helped us out. You better be ready.
Don't be scared. Come! Are you alright?
I knew you'd help.
My thanks. Thanks.
I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I will probably overthinking it.
Annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Okay, now he's wind. That's not good. That's why I said it wasn't good. That's step.
Accept my challenge.
My strength.
Captain,
Samurai.
they've got your defenses down.
Let's stay calm. Here.
Keep our health up. Keep health up.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
There is no escape from me.
My thanks.
I owe you one.
Agility. If we can dodge, we win.
Can you endure it?
What is it? It's wind again?
Bloody not good! Think not!
Hey, there we go.
Captain,
are you
they've got
prepared?
your defenses down.
The power of lightning!
Let's go!
I got you.
Healing power!
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
We
Let
settle this
justice
here.
prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Okay. I need to start debuffing him more.
Annihilate you! Can you endure
Alright,
it?
here we go. It is wind again.
I strike to kill!
You're attacking the correct person. Thank you. Alright, let's focus on debuffing him.
I call upon royal power within! I call the lightning!
Come forth, royal soul!
He has no buffs. We're all good, not debuffed. So let's just do this.
Let me help.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
All right! I'll stick!
Come! Is that all?
I'm gonna keep debuffing him with Basilio for a bit.
Can you endure it?
Wait. It is wind.
What a shame.
Ooh, yeah! And everyone's returned normal for their hit evasion, which is fine. That went well. Your attack is still high, that's good. I can still do Unwavering Blade. Let's do it, he's aiming for you.
By this power.
And then, let's...
Freeze!
Right! You've got it.
You better be ready.
Don't be scared. For all that we strive for!
I might now get rid of Basilio, because he has no MP.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. I will annihilate you!
Wait, what?
Can you endure it? Come! Accept my challenge!
My strength!
Oh, good!
Okay, we dodged. Good.
Samurai!
You've got several
The
ills
power of
you
lightning!
down.
There is no escape from me.
Ice!
Well done!
Oh,
come
That's your opening,
wait a
Captain.
sec. Here I go! Nah.
Give me a second.
Take care of
Ready.
the rest.
Is a dark night. I will not let
I knew
you
you'd
die.
help. My thanks.
My thanks.
I shall vanquish evil. I call the lightning!
Haha, good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
Oh, no.
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction.
Are Eldas humans?
No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Where are you going and what's your plan?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Oh, hey.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
And this is when it goes correct. I killed him.
You believe it false. What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery.
In truth, he is humankind!
Hi, it's
he
me.
He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness!
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the Prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Wait, it's the dark magic.
What's happening?
Hey! What is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
It's a monster! It's a human!
This can't be. The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe.
We're in Attack on Titan now.
Their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Didn't see that coming. To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win?
Afraid.
Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth.
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose? Yeah, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
I just noticed, same voice
It's always
actor.
been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're my
brother? Twin? Brother? Twin? Twin brother?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
Oh, Luis is gonna win now. He's becoming king from this.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
And yeah, I thought so. Shin supporters have begun drastically declining in number. Yeah, okay.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do?
Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
So Luis can create humans, is what I'm learning from that magic he casted.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh, Shin supporters are continuing to decline. Oh boy.
Why?
How did this happen anyhow? There's no time to waste. Let's set course to the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Shin. I lost hope a long time ago.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
I got
At
feeling
first glance,
he's
it
dead.
is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
So yeah, he basically made that fake speech. He made me human, and yeah.
Can you walk, lad?
Barely.
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize.
I mean, I would too, don't worry.
My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
No, I hate to say it. Should we be apologizing now or after we check the prince?
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
Foreshadowing.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica,
How fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Yeah, we should be.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I don't think the village is gonna be in one piece. Oh, I'm worried about the prince. His life is in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see that dream become a reality. Okay.
What now?
Maybe I'll keep this party for now. The music's popping.
What now?
Let me save it. Probably over that one. Let's go. Is it a dungeon?
Let's hurry.
I'm worried about the prince. Let's hurry to the village. Oh.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you alright?
No, my head hurts. My head's swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
So, judging by that flashback, I showed up out of nowhere, and Gallica, who's probably been here a lot longer than me, is like, hey, who are you? Or she found me here and I was alone. I don't know.
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Something weird is happening.
So here you are at last.
Oh, we're leading him to the prince. He's blocking the magic on the mirror, and we're leading him to the prince. Ah. Oh, never mind. Or is this burnt down from the past?
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not! There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alces? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with Gallica? I don't know what's going on.
What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. But now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't think the prince is alive. I got a feeling the image of the prince I saw in my mind was his spirit. The mangala that I'm sensing, I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry to hide out lower level. Oh, wait. Aha. Alright. I see fairies. A fairy? I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we swarmed in on them as a big group like this. Now I'll leave them be and move in as group, okay? Okay. And fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words.
Are you gonna point to that coffin behind you and be like, he rests in there?
It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure, came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Oh, Hulkenberg.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
I think it's too late for that.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room in the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see it for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
What? That voice.
Long have I waited.
There's a lady talking in my head.
Beg pardon?
Hold on, did you really come from outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be you. Are you truly an Elder? Why does no one know who I am? You guys sent me on the mission. I should look familiar.
Hey, you.
Are you an associate of the group that's been sheltering the prince? Well, because of them, that's another calamity has befallen us. Now I get a closer look at you. Are you an Elder? I had heard that the prince was the only Elder within the resistance. Why do these Elders not know me? I'm from here.
You must hurry. The time has come.
These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for our care. It's not my problem. I guess I came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Eugene to handle on his own.
What?
Right past this door is the living quarters. Lady Gridday made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me, hurry along. Who's Lady Gridday?
All was for this day.
Lady, stop talking
There is
about.
still time.
Lady, you're scaring me. Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from that flower patch in the forest.
Sure.
What? Oh, maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now really isn't time to. You've changed, Gallica. You're even starting to talk like one of them. So weird.
What?
Huh? Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now.
Hello there.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. The prince is ahead. Are you ready? Yeah.
All right.
Why is there a shop here? Unless something bad's about to happen. Yeah, that's the prince. Those people who brought the prince's village called themselves simply the Resistance. If they fear a name would spread the word of their existence. The numbers have gradually dwindled. After today's tragedy, Russell's all who remains. Hardly resistance now. The truth is, during the attack, I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me onto the stairs outside. At the time, the only thing that struck me was his unusual garb. Otherwise, he walked by so casually, seemed like nothing was amiss. It was only afterwards I found out that he just massacred all those people. I tremble even now just thinking about it.
Hello.
Beyond the store is a place the organization has been using as a hideout. Or should I say it was beyond the store. Other than that elderly Russell, the rest of them are... Perhaps we brought this on ourselves, but still, it's also dreadful.
Oh, wow!
Gallica, is that you? Wow, long time no see. Oh wow, Gallica, the funniest stuff's been happening while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into the pond. It was hilarious. And then get this. Are you busy or something? You look tired. We should talk more later, okay? Alright, your friend is further in. I think you're late. Ah, you're from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on right now? Nobody would tell me anything. They all just say, don't leave the house. I know the fires were scary, but it's all too much to be holed up like this. I, for one, have no intentions of spending my life running between caves and forest.
Oh, it's you!
Beyond here is the Alta's secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people in the world. Kindly refrain from making any loud noises. I'll look at that after. Or can I go in there now? I can go in there now.
Huh?
Oh, it's you, Gallica. Yeah, long time to see you. I'm happy to see you're safe. A long time? Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right.
Wow.
Wow, guess you didn't miss me that much. It's been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallica. Oh my, Gallica's keeping track of the time now, is she?
What?
What do you mean? A day, a month, a year? That's people talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. Well, I guess that's kind of cool. Ah! So Gallica's becoming more human? Oh wow, it's Gallica. I don't know why, but I'm so happy right now. Come on, Gallica, let's play. What should we do? What should we play? I'm sorry, I can't play right now. Another time, okay? What do you mean you can't? Are you really Gallica? Whatever, though. When can you play? I'll be around. The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. The image appears to show some academic studying a store of hidden power contained within a person's body. The artwork is titled The Invention of Magic. A spellbinding city is depicted filled with towering futuristic architecture that is far beyond anything in the Three Nations capitals. The artwork is titled Era of Light. I've never felt more at peace than here. I flitted around a lot, but this village, especially this place, is just so relaxing. Don't you agree?
Oh, it's you! And yet...
The village sure does have a lot of fairies, more than I've seen. Yep. Alright, and now... An elegant capital city crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is crusted, and dragons are let loose into chaos. War of the Dragons. We're getting a history lesson. Oh, wait, these are the different tribes. You got wings, you got Parapus ears, you got the... together the three artworks form a large scene. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Each figure's from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to an Elder. All they have their backs to the body. The artwork is titled Tribe Pick, Birth of the Tribes. I got a feeling that's what we might be doing. And now look at Yugif and everyone, now they exist. A city lies in ruins in the background, a testament to the repercussions of war. In the foreground, resilient survivors take up our Argarian lifestyle. Dawn. Man, we're getting lore. The mural depicts a historical scene from a seemingly more recent era than the others. A Clemor general leads the army. The soldiers are equipped with modern weaponry, including gauntlet runners and igniters. The Second World, which is what we live in right now. But then there's this. A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Could this depict the sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman is an Elder. The art appears to be a blessing of a union between two figures. I wonder if this scene is supposed to have taken place. The artwork is titled Union. That hair looks like Luis, the one on the left in the black robe. That might just be me. Okay, history lesson done. Now let's actually go to the prince, who is... I mean, there's no need to rush anymore.
Now what am I to do?
What to start things now? Okay, let me see what you have. Brosia, cool. I mean, I would love to buy your weaponry, but I'm poor right now. To be completely honest. These are those within the sanctum who think ill of His Highness the Resistance, but life is priceless. For him to die in such a way at such a tender an age. I just pray so that tragedy is never to be repeated. Offer your prayer not to any idol, but God that dwells within. Oh, damn it.
This way.
Yeah, I expected a wound on his chest.
Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruade. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king?
Her Majesty?
Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life.
Oh, is Union supposed to be the king and her, maybe? The mural?
Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty.
Wait.
And so-
Wait. Why do we keep calling him His Highness the Prince or Prince? What's his name? I don't think once they ever called him his name. It's Prince? His Highness the Prince? My lord? Is that supposed to be Ward? Like, the prince has a name. What's his name? Tell me his name.
You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Ma'am, I'm Elda. I came here. What's wrong?
Is something amiss, Milady Gruade? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Yeah, see?
Hurry.
I hear that voice coming again from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
No, I have a headache.
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Wait, am I actually the prince? Was I fake the entire time?
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this. His life is not yet ended.
Wait, this voice, it might be his mother.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
Yes.
It came to nothing.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth.
Oh wait, could I just give it up right there? Ooh, should try that.
He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive.
Wait, am I the physical manifestation of his soul?
So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much.
Oh, I am.
So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes, thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
No.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past.
Oh.
Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince.
Oh, I'm nothing. Oh, so the game... Ah.
Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
That would explain why no one knows who I am in this place, and they sent me.
I have nothing?
Nay. The words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey. The friendships made. The trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean...
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. But if they'd known I come from nothing, then that I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? The same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Oh, I get a choice.
Is that right?
I see, my true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
So I take it if I hit the I refuse to know bad ending, it just ends.
I am...
The prince.
Which is why the voice actor is the same, because you can hear it when the prince talks, but it's more sickly. When Shin talks, it's more, he's a little stronger, but still not as confident. So I'm about to die. He's dead.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey guys, I'm about to die. You're gonna hang out with the prince for the rest of the game.
Hey, what's going on?
Bye, Stroll. You're the real leader of the group. Carry on without me.
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
Oh yeah, he's alone.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
So he saved himself. And then when he collapses, there's no one there to help him. Hi, Russell.
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
It is. It's his mother. The mother's the voice. As I once was, an Elda. And Gallica shows up. Hi, I'm the prince's friend. You might not remember me.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Oh, wait, we're playing Digimon Fusion now? Oh no, I got albino hair.
What? What is this?
It's apparently a real long story that took 20 minutes to explain.
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled.
Lies? Alonso, is that you?
As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
Because you're not a normal fairy, so she's gonna make you a regular fairy, probably.
From here on,
never
thy
mind.
path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
Well, this is awkward. So, guys, I got hair.
How do we make sense of this?
Yeah, it's confusing.
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel like I was dead.
I feel a bit lighter.
Oh my god, my voice is more posh.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight.
Yeah, it's confusing, I know.
You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
Hi, Hulkenberg.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
I'm still alive.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most, and more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
Oh, it's gonna be so weird. His voice is different enough. It sounds off now.
He's right, you know.
Oh.
If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
I'm used to hearing the regular voice without the poshness.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
We got oh, wait. Before we say that, Necromancer guy's still here, guys.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
No.
So much for acting same as always.
Well, this changes things, I think.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances.
I love how I kept the short hair. I just got the coloring.
After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Oh, so in a way this game's been putting hints out of what your tried dandy was the entire time, and I missed them all. Good job, me.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
Actually, my mother.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right?
I don't know.
I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Yep, everyone heard the voice when their powers awakened, except Neurus.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to?
My mom.
Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen. watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own 2 hands.
Chief Descruidae, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Oh, I already looked at all that. I better got a stat increase for becoming the prince.
What now?
Oh, let's see. Darn, I didn't get a stat increase. I'm sad. Oh, I'm albino now.
Does this depict the Elder Tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Verga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince, that is to say. I am the scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
I would love this answer.
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic.
So every human we killed was an Elder, which was a human, part humankind in the past.
Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
Oh.
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed. With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Mother? Oh, hi. We're doing this again.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods and as the alternative. The weak and those who don't deserve to die out, as though that's the natural order. Oh. Hello. I just got the Prince archetype and the achievement His Majesty.
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Where's this coming from?
Yeah, I know. Just come out of nowhere.
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Okay, bye.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here.
Oh, my voice is normal again.
Stick close to me,
The
okay?
poshness is come and go, isn't it?
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster, and no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Everything.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
The name of his gauntlet runner.
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait, what about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
What about the royal magic?
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom. 'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next.
Ah, that makes sense.
He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happened...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him, the malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Nearest is running. Do I really want to do this, or do I want to call it? I think I might call this episode. It's gone long enough. Got the item shop and all that, but yeah, so the prince got killed, everyone, and then I was reborn. And my mother's been the one helping me all along. I'm still expecting something to happen with Gallica, because this stuff, but I guess not. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait, actually, 1 second. Where is it? Oh, there. What does the prince do? Cooperative chase, support attacks from oh, here we go. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily, and enemies are stunned more easily in overall combat. Oh. Nice. The Mosscalibur? Alright, let me inherit some skills. What am I weak to? Nothing? Yes. Yes. You. Give me a second. Let's at least get some levels on it. Oh, it's
new skills, new possibilities.
Ooh, it's definitely a slow one to level. I'll raise the 4. I lied, 5. There we go. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you all next time, and yeah, this got weird real quickly. You were the prince all along. Gallica had fake memories of you implanted. You actually were born as the game began, in a way. And yeah, you're just a prince's consciousness and will of adventuring and helping people. So this entire time you were the prince, and honestly, Hulkenberg and Nearest's interaction there was hilarious. But I will see you all next time, and we'll see where this game goes. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to end, but I didn't think a lot of things were going to happen this episode. But hey, I'll see you next time. Until then, well, goodbye.